This one man actually like killed a whole bunch of people, you know what I'm saying? And she got away with it. Like, she killed like 4 people. You know what I'm saying? She killed 3 guys and a woman. You get. So it was crazy. Anyway, so I think she like, actually like in this longer because like he didn't want to leave his wife or whatever, or not. You know what I'm saying? And then she killed the wife. You know what I mean? But it was crazy. It was crazy as ever. You feel me? I mean, like, yeah, it was real crazy. And then she thought this dude in a hotel room or whatever. You know what I mean? Up in Mexico, you feel me? Anyway, it was crazy. So, the other guy, she shot him up. Because, like, why? She wasn't happy with him. He was her husband. She didn't want to be with him no more. Really. But anyway, so I'm just up there like looking at this other show or whatever, and these dudes was called high school killers or whatever. So they basically winged in family homes, killing the whole entire family or whatever. It was some crazy stuff. I was like, whoa, yeah. These dudes was like something else. I'm like, wow. And that's been nobody whatsoever, not even the kids. That was some messed up stuff or whatever. You. So anyway, yeah, I was just up there like, wondering like, wow. Like, that's some crazy stuff. Even this dude was like, I think this dude was a hippie or whatever because this dude was on the grid or whatever. And he just killed this whole entire family. Not saying he didn't do it for money or nothing like that. I don't know. This dude, basically just did that or whatever. Threw the, pops in the pool, shot him right in the pool, and he shot, the rest of them all up in the pool or whatever. And he shot some other woman too, or whatever. It's crazy. It's crazy as ever. I'm like, whoa. Around. Like, dang. It's crazy as ever. I was like, oh my goodness. Dude started to fire or whatever in the woods or whatever. Because in the beginning, it was all this smoke all around or whatever. You know what I'm saying? In the beginning or whatever. So I was like, wow, what is happening? What's happening on that show or whatever? You know what I mean? It was crazy. Anyway, so this dude didn't even care. This dude, was looking like he was, crazy or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? His hair cut off, you know what I'm saying? Suddenly his beard cut off, you know what I mean? So it was something else. So I'm like, wow. Like, that's something else. Anyway, so I'm just up there just up there thinking about some other shit or whatever, whatnot. Like, I remember, when this one woman was, going crazy or whatever, but it was something else. And she started, kept attending a lot of people and whatever, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? She didn't even care. She didn't care. Anyway, she, basically, killed the mom, killed the, baby or whatever. It was crazy. I was like, whoa. It was something else. I was like, wow. Anyway, so I was just up there just thinking, oh, these people mad or whatever and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, this one dude went crazy over this little girl. She was 14 and this dude was 19 years old. You know what I'm saying? And he actually tried to get her parents' blessing or whatever from them. You know what I'm saying? So he could see if they was gonna be straight with them knowing that they wasn't and that he was in a relationship with their daughter or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't cool with it, all heck broke loose. You know what I'm saying? Dude killed both her parents, man. Even her baby sister. I'm like, oh my goodness, that's some crazy stuff. And he took her or whatever. don't get me wrong. I mean, like, the girl took parts in, like, sliders too. You know what I'm saying? She was part of it. You be anyway. Went to her, like, grandparents' house or whatever, like her grandma's house or whatever. And next thing you know, he tried her grandmother or whatever. And I think he shot her grandpa. Next thing you know, the girl went up, like, to the attic or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And, like, slaughtered both of them or whatever. You know what I mean? It was like, dang. That was crazy. That was crazy as ever. You feel me? So, anyway, I was like wondering, like, oh my goodness, this is some crazy stuff right there. Whatever. You feel me? But, you know what I'm saying? Then she tried to turn on the dude or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But, long story short, she, like, got, like, life in prison. You feel me? You know what I mean? And he got executed. You know what I mean? So it was crazy. It's crazy as ever. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so I'm just up there like, thinking like, oh my goodness, this is no crazy stuff or whatever, whatnot. But anyway, I remember when like it was a whole, because I watched a whole bunch of YouTube or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But this is about like real stuff that happened up in the past or whatever and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So it was crazy. You know what I'm saying? But that stuff is interesting to me. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm gonna keep on talking about this. You read. So yeah, anyway. I remember like, I remember they talked about the judge and his wife. You already know what it is. Anyway, so yeah. I'm just up there wondering, like, thinking about like, this other one or whatever, whatnot. So anyway, it was like, crazy with it or whatever. And it wasn't like, me basically didn't have it all. You feel me? It was like, Rumble in the jungle type feeling, you feel me? So anyway, I was just up there thinking like, wow. But anyway, it's still, they kept pretending a lot of people though. You know what I'm saying? It was like crazy stuff or whatever. So anyway, I was just up there just wondering, like, what is it or what it is or what they do or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, just up there thinking, like, just crazy stuff or whatever. But anyway, so murder hunting is like, you know what I'm saying? Like murder comes to her or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's another, like, somebody else, getting dragged all over the place or whatever. And it was crazy. It was crazy as ever. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got sliced and diced. For real. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so I was just up there just looking at it or whatever. And this dude was doing some weird stuff or whatever. Not saying they're trying to find out what happened to the girl, but yeah, something bad happened to the girl. Anyway, I learned because dude was special judgment. But the thing is, dude had a penny cash. He was going up in there, going up in people's houses and up in pennies and stuff, and then he collect them or whatever. And when she called him, she out there trying to get him on the third degree or whatever, he just killed her right there on the spot. That's like, whoa, that was crazy. All that, like, blood splatter and all this shit, trying to cover it up, but, no, you can't cover that up. Not whatsoever, you being, anyway, so, I was just up there wondering, like, some more crazy stuff right here, anyway, so, I remember, like, when it's, like, other dude was, like, born, some chaotic or whatever. You know what I mean? Anyway, so I remember still was killing like a woman because he wanted the money or whatever. You know what I mean? It was crazy as ever. I was just up there thinking like, huh? He didn't even love these women, he just wanted the money. That's some crazy stuff. You know know what I'm saying? But anyway, like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Hit that bell on notification so you can see my previous videos. And I'll make sure I make another one tomorrow. Bye.